you is my truck made a little bit over 20K last month.
Well, you made 20K. Nah, okay, that's gross though, right?
That's gross. Now
Yeah, but what the
after
net is?
after everything, the net was closer to $10,550. That's what I took on. That's after all
Okay, that's
expenses.
not
That's
bad.
fuel. That's insurance, truck payment. That's after my anything else like anti-gel or anything that I put in the engine, oil,
Mm.
windshield wiper fluid, anything like that.
So look, you have to subtract taxes from that 10K, right?
Yes, but because every purchase that I make
Right.
to run the company, run the truck, is tax deductible, I'm still making that money back at the end of the year. Because
Oh,
even the
okay.
fuel is tax deductible. The stuff to clean the truck, shots for my puppy here, tax deductible because
Yeah.
she's my guard dog.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
anything, any food for her, anything like that, anything to clean the truck, any of the fuel enhancements, anything like that, anything that I can honestly say is for the truck, tax write off. Don't have to worry about
Yeah.
that paying for that in taxes. Plus, I get a $69 a day per diem, which is tax deductible. So
Yeah.
$69 anytime I'm more than 150 miles away from the house, which I'm
Yeah.
almost always.
Yeah.
So
Damn, man, that sounds like everything
today,
going up and up.
right now, just in the per diem, I've got over $7,000 in write off, like tax deductible. So I'm already making some
Yeah.
good money on my taxes.
Yeah. Now look, Andy, what you'll say to a new driver, because a lot of new drivers they come out and they want to, jump head first into that lease. What are some of the things that you encounter that you'll say is definitely do not do something that just a bad experience that
Yeah,
most new drivers run into when they get into a lease purchase truck?
yeah. The number one thing I'm going to say is wait at least a year of driving before you get into the lease truck because
Yeah.
you don't want to be inexperienced and then get in a truck and for first couple months you run into a wreck because you didn't
Right.
know how to do something. Just
Yeah.
wait and make sure you know what you're doing. If
Right.
you feel like you know what you're doing and you've been doing it for at least a year, do it. Like the only thing I got to tell you is watch out for that fuel. Don't put your whole check in your fuel because that's something that
Yeah.
a lot of people start out doing and they end up having to just go back to a company driver
So I'm glad you brought that
because
up. So Anthony, give us your strategy, how you work that whole fuel situation.
so the
Would you
way I
put it
do
in
my
by the
fuel,
load?
I put it in by the load, yeah. But there's more to it than that because all my stuff for my check has to be turned in by Wednesday, 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Phoenix time.
Yeah.
So if I got a load that's not going to be dropped until after Wednesday, like I picked it up on
Yeah.
Tuesday and it's getting dropped Thursday, I'm going to hold off the fuel because even if that load is not getting dropped till Thursday, if I fuel
Hmm.
before Wednesday at 5 p.m., it's coming off that check. And that's
Right.
money that you ain't made yet. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you if you know you're going to do that, make sure you know when all your paperwork's got to be turned in. And then what I do is I take the miles and my MPG, see how much fuel I absolutely need, and I add an extra 5 gallons for sleeper, like when I'm in the sleeper and I need to run the truck because hot days and cold days, you want to have that truck running a little bit.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. So, um,
And
the
I'm not
truck you got.
restricted because
Yeah.
we're not restricted to where we fuel. I find the
Mhm.
cheapest fuel on my route. I look at every single truck stop, every TA, every BP, anywhere that gives fuel, and I look for whichever one's the cheapest, and I get it.
Mhm.
That's where I go.
Yeah.
If I
Do you
don't have enough
go?
to make it there, I get just enough fuel to make it to that truck stop so I can make sure I get the lowest price.
Yeah. So you go to any Loves? You have a fuel at Loves?
I feel quite a lot at Love's because Swift does give owner ops a pretty good discount on the fuel. Plus, if you use your Love's reward, you get even more. So
Mm-hmm.
it boils down to like a 30 cents per gallon discount, which is really good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And so okay, so the truck you got is a lease purchase truck. And what you got, a 3-year plan on it, a 2-year plan? Or how
So I got the MRP truck, which is a 3.5 year plan. The half
mm,
year, so you can work on deciding if you want to buy the truck or lease another truck or what you want to do. But
mm,
yeah, it also comes with a maintenance program. It comes with two maintenance programs. All of the Swift trucks come with a maintenance program. It's 7 cents per mile that gets taken off your check. But MRP
mm,
trucks, depending on which one you got, what's all been done to it and all that, they may
yeah.
add anywhere between 3 to 10 cents per mile. Mine is seven
Mm-hmm.
cents, so I got a total of 14 cents per mile going into a maintenance account for any repairs and anything that needs to be added to the truck. Like if I wanted to get a APU, I can get an APU put on here, and they'll take it out of my maintenance account. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
if I need a part, like let's say one of my alternator goes out, it'll come out of my
Mm-hmm.
maintenance account. Won't have to worry about it, and it's also where you can pull money out whenever you want. Really, I don't suggest it. I only use that for
Mm-hmm.
major repairs because you're gonna need it eventually on these trucks.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you can
Yep.
pull it out to get stuff like anti-gel or DEF if you want to get the bulk the DEF where you can get it in the jugs or windshield wiper fluid, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like pulling out of that for that. I'd rather pay for out of my money